my rose bushes, for heaven's sakes!
What the?
Hi, you're our new neighbor. Mine too.
Great. It's just great.
Man, your wife is mad.
What do you kids think you're doing just waltzing in here like you own the place?
Excuse me, may I come in?
We just wanted to say welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Timmy.
Yeah, we always welcome new neighbors. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Jenny. You can call me Jen. I usually make cookies. Well, I made you some cookies, but...
Well, good. I'm George. Now you've got something to do. Take your friends and go home and make some cookies for them. And let me finish my paper, please, if you don't mind.
Sir, we don't mind at all. You sound like you need a nap or a sedative.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can I help you, young man?
You have a guitar. Do you sing?
No. Yes, well, I used to.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad you approve. Now, are you quite done?
No, I have a lot of work to do. Welcome to the neighborhood, Mr. George.
So if you have work to do, get on out of here and get her done.
Already did, Grumpy.
Try not to be such a grubby grumbler, Mr. George.
I must be tired.
Mom, we met the new neighbors today. Yeah, and they're both grumps.
Sammy!
Well, Mr. George has the heart of a gentle soul. He just can't find the jar he put it in.
Okay, girls, homework.
Can Tammy stay for homework? Well, Miss Stacy, I'm glad you're not worried about your rose bushes. That grumpy man's wife yelled at us for no reason, and we didn't even come anywhere near her rose bushes.
Jen's daddy is... my go-to garden guy. He used to make the prettiest flowers.
My mom's green thumb is more like a green monster that kills stuff.
I like how peaceful the garden feels. I feel presence of love.
So, you coming to my school play? I'm playing Scrooge. The tickets are only $3, and after that we're going to have a huge party.
I asked my mom. She said yes.
Me too. I'm going.
I hope Jen and Tammy can go.
Yeah, Timmy will be your best
That's okay. Our school will still get the $3.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. I have to go. I gotta go. I got some rehearsing to do.
Okay.
Yes? Hi. So, yesterday I was supposed to bring cookies. Well, I made cookies, but they got eaten. Not by me.
by my friends, and I don't even know if it was on purpose or accident.
Well, those look great, but we tried. Come on. You know, what's your name?
Jenny.
Daniel.
George, my husband. He has depression. Do you know what that is? He's not a very pleasant person to...
Cookies? Those little devils. That's what caused all of this. It's her fault. She always made them.
Well, I could bring fruit. My adorable little munchkin brother used to love fruit.
Fruit gives me a rash.
Mr. George, how do you know when to take a cookie to the doctor? When you're feeling crummy. Sorry to bother you.
You're not going to let your friend walk home alone, are you?
Jen's my sister. She likes to make people happy, Mr. George. She makes jokes when she's sad. Mr. George, I was wondering what you lost.
What do you mean?
Well, my mom said my dad lost his passion. Not sure what that is. So he was grumpy all the time and Mom called him a grumpy grumbler. Then when we lost Dad, Mom was sad all the time. So I was wondering what you lost.
Young man, you better skedaddle. I'm sure Jenny wants to play.
Oh, Mr. George, Jenny doesn't play with me anymore. None of the kids do. They can't.
Probably because you go barging into other people's houses asking a bunch of silly questions. Now get.
Bye, Mr. George. Try to have a happy day. And don't be such a grumpy grumbler.
Is that what Scrooge wears?
Yep,
You should have hired me as your costume designer.
it looks like Scrooge to me.
You wouldn't know Scrooge from the Easter Bunny.
I think it looks great.
I know 3 different Scrooge versions. This can be your own version.
Looks like a detective. And Scrooge wasn't a detective.
You sound like a detective.
Timmy, every time she says bah, you don't have to say humbug.
That's a good one, Jen.
Jenny got jokes. Hey, your dad had a coat like this. He was cool.
Jer,
What?
how do you know how to steal a coat?
How?
You jack it.
Good one, Jen.
We better get going if we're gonna get these tickets sold, you know?
Yeah, 6. I give that 2. How about you?
You kids want to keep from being disappointed. Don't try to sell the old grump monster anything.
What about you?
It's tickets to my school play. I mean, at least it's not the same old chocolate bars we sold last.
No, sorry. The old fart doesn't take me anywhere. He doesn't take me to the movies, a play, not even for a walk in the park. You kids stop hanging out with the old geezer before he rubs off on you, like he did me. He used to be a happy guy, an entertainer. He used to love life more than itself. But, no.
There you are. Sorry I got stuck at Miss Nellie's house. I fed her dog and took out her trash. But I sold all my tickets.
Let's come back tomorrow.
Hi, Mr. George. Do you want to come to my school play? I'm selling tickets. Only $3.
He's playing Scrooge.
Yeah, I'm a serious actor. I've been doing research on my character. I need some tips, and I think I'd be great for that.
For what?
Character development. I'm playing Scrooge here, dude.
Judy's dad would have been a good resource, but he died of being a grumpy grumbler.
I'm not a grumpy grumbler. So how'd he die?
He was on the phone arguing with Jen and General Small while driving. Then he wrecked.
Being grumpy can kill your family. I don't just mean that on the inside. I lost my best friend because of it.
Well, sorry, kid. If I buy a couple of tickets, will you guys go away? But I won't be going to your silly play.
Then why are you even buying tickets?
Maybe I'm out of firewood. Here, let me give you the money. You gotta be kidding me.
Hi, Mr. George.
Don't you have a play to go to, young man?
That's this weekend. I was in the play last year. I played a tree. Like this. My dad didn't go. He didn't go to any of our school activities. He even stopped taking Mom out. All she does now is clean house and work in Dad's garden. I think Mom knows I'm watching. She smiles when she's in the garden. It's kind of like an escape. Garden's not really her thing. So, tell me about this music thing you used to do.
Music? Oh, yeah, I used to love music.
Mr. George, you can't just fall out of love with music. It's like family. You can't stop loving family.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and catch up with your little munchkin group. They're probably already at some other old man's house terrorizing him.
Hey, my mom used to call me my little munchkin.
Better than Grover. My wife used to call me Grover.
Grover, as in the one from Sesame Street?
What's so funny, young man? I used to sing. And Grover was sweet and lovable.
Mm-hmm. Mr. George,
What, Daniel? What?
try to have a good day. And don't be such a grumpy grumbler.
Are you really going to let Jerry use your dad's favorite hat?
Well, Jerry asked.
Are you completely sure about that, Jen?
I don't know.
Oh, we got new slippers. They're really cute.
My dad's favorite hat. I asked the other hats, and they said, sure, go right on ahead. What? Did that one go over your head?
Jen, my friend, sit down.
Okay.
Jen, you know it's okay to be sad and cry, right?
No, Libby, I know.
Hey, Tim, I'll be next door, okay?
All right, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Look, little boy, George just likes to be left alone. I don't want to see you getting your feelings hurt by his mumbles, grumbles, daggered eyes, or when you just breathe too loud, or when you try to cook him something to cheer him up. He's going to whine about the temperature, the texture, the color.
Hey, what's all the ruckus about out here?
Not only that, also for your safety. He's been talking to himself lately.
Oh, hi, Mr. George. We're just handing out reminders for school play.
Well, where's the rest of your troop? Jerry and Daniel, is it?
Oh, you mean Jerry. Daniel's my best friend that died a year ago.
We're talking about Jenny's little brother, right?
Don't you remember? He died in the car accident with his dad.
He died of being a grumpy grumbler. I lost my best friend because of it.
Try not to be such a grumpy grumbler, Mr. George.
Hey, my mom used to call me my little munchkin.
My adorable little munchkin brother used to love fruit.
He was here. We talked. Take your friends and go home and make some cookies.
I have a lot of work to do. I think Mom knows I'm watching. She smiles when she's in the garden.
We talked about music and Grover and family.
You can't stop loving family. Oh, Mr. George, Jenny doesn't play with me anymore. None of the kids do. They can't.
He tried to tell me. He tried.
Mr. George, I was wondering what you lost. Try to have a good day.
Are you okay, Mr. George?
Thank you, Timmy. It is Timmy, right?
Yes, sir.
Try to have a good day.